I was just curious, do you think you could ever get Peyton on the show?
Great question. And, the thing about it is I've never put an ask out. Just because I don't know how. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. It's like, I assume he gets, well, I don't assume. I think even when I got a chance to hang out with him, whenever he was with the Colts and I was with the Colts and I got to be around a lot of conversations and stuff like that, he gets so many requests. So the weird thing about hosting a show is I always feel weird asking my friends to come on. For instance, AQ Shipley was in my wedding, one of my really good friends. A story came out about him yesterday that is incredibly sad. And I don't know I didn't want to even ask him to come on the show today because it's like, I feel like that's kind of a weird situation for me to be in because I know the world that he's potentially living in and everything like that. Now, granted, should I, gut up and make the request for Peyton to come on? I should. I absolutely should. That's something I should do. But also, we should probably do that whenever there's nothing going on in the world. And that'll probably be a conversation that could probably make up for zero good topics that we know anything about happening and talking about.
Well, and Peyton's got Peyton's place. I mean, the guy is Peyton freaking Manning. He's a busy man.
Well, he's a very busy man. If you put in an ask, I mean, the conversation will be great, though. I do know that. No, it will. Let's assume that it will happen at some point. It's just I have not, for whatever reasons. Just like Vinatieri. Vinatieri, I don't even like. He was at my wedding, the whole thing. I don't even like putting out an extension name because I know how busy they are. Now, granted, Aaron Rodgers, like, even when I made the ask for him to do every Tuesday, I was like, let's make this right for you. Like, let's set this thing up because I know how important your time is. There's some people that if they don't want to do a bunch of media and they don't do a lot of interviews, and there's some people that like to do that and they do it on a regular basis, I don't want to be the one that jeopardizes a potential friendship to be like, hey, man, I'm forcing you to come on. You know what I mean? It's just a weird position to be in. And it is, I don't love it, to be honest with you. But that conversation, I assume, will happen at some point. It'll be pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard, bits and pieces. So it's not like, but he's getting offers to do Monday Night Football and stuff like that. You don't know what other stuff he's trying to do in his professional life. It's a tough situation.
And imagine the questions me asking him, like, hey, you remember when blah, 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 blah?
Yeah.
And it's like some behind the scenes story that's never been happened. It's just, it wouldn't make him look bad. It'd probably put him in an awkward position to have to tell a story of somebody like, like that video that came out of Aaron Rodgers with Justin Houston wanting his jersey.
Right.
And Aaron's like, 3 other people asked me. Like, Peyton was in that same, like, that was the type of, you know what I mean? It never gets talked about how, I don't know. I think that conversation will be a good one day. I'm pumped for it. Might have to get Archie Manning on here, too.
I was going to say,
we need to get Archie on here. Arch, too. I mean, Arch can be number 1 pick, 5 years from now, 6 years from now.
Eli, maybe Frank's Red Hot can set something up.
Cooper, you got to have the Manning hour minus 58 minutes, Cooper Manning on there. I mean, there's a lot of things we could potentially, at some point it'll happen. But I feel weird making the ask for people. So if you get on the Twitter, and like, maybe tweet somebody and say, hey, you should come on the show. That'd be great, too.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe even a Manning Monday, just stack them back to back to back to back to back.
Like TJ or JJ Watt. I feel like JJ and I have a pretty good relationship, but I don't like to make a lot of asks. Those super high, I don't want them to potentially come on the show and me fuck up their entire, you know what I mean, what they got going on.
Lots of guys will message you saying they want to come on the show, too.
Yeah, and it's very weird. I'm always like, let's save it for a time when they're, like, I don't want to be the cause of any problems for anybody. And there's a chance that it could be, Like JJ, for instance, if JJ was to come on, okay? JJ and I think, not good friends, but friendly. I have to ask him about everything that's going on right now. And if I don't, I'm not doing my job. And I'm putting him in his, I just got to do it. I don't know.